So today is garlic planting day. I just got the bed ready. This bed here is a Yugle mound that I did earlier this summer, like late summer. Then I put some, we had a bunch of pots that we didn't sell in the spring, and I threw all that, let them plants die back, and I threw all that soil in here. And then last evening when we got home, I put in, I don't know how much compost, put a fair bit of compost in, and then I put some minerals down, and then I sprayed it with some fish emulsion. And now I'm going to go through and dibble it. I got the strings down both sides. I made this dibbler yesterday, every 8 inches. So this will line up against one string, and then every foot or so I'll put a stamp in. Do that, and then about that far I'll do it again.
Nice and simple.
So that's easy enough to do that, and then we'll go through and break these apart. Some of these are pretty nice. So to break it apart, I'll break it apart probably whenever she's going through and putting them in the holes or whatever. We'll figure it out. But you only put one in per hole, right? So this side up, the root side goes down. Let all that husk on there. I'll do this in the field, that way you ain't gotta worry about that stuff being anywhere.
Because it's a lot of stuff going everywhere.
Yeah, some of these are stuck together, and hopefully they don't rot in the ground. They may, but hopefully they're all right. So then you'll just take one of these, and stick it in the hole, pack it in. So we'll be doing this for a little while. It don't take as long as you think once you start getting it going. And then when we get it all the garlic put in, hopefully we have enough seed garlic. If we don't, it is what it is. If we do, great. Then I'll put some hay down. I got a fair bit of hay I'm going to put down over top of this for mulch. Right now we're going to get to work. So
how many are you hoping to get in?
I did the math. I can't remember. I can't remember, honestly. I did the math, but I can't remember what it was. It was a lot.
It's a whole ton.
It's a 5-gallon bucket, 3/4 full. Hopefully that's enough. So we got our garlic in. Had a couple heads left. These are pretty nice heads that we saved for seed.
Very nice.
There was some that was smaller. We have 4 or 5 left. There's a fair many cloves that do good. Well, shouldn't say no good.
There you did it.
They're good. They just some peeled and some small, but they're all good. So then I'm gonna go through and put the hay down. That's about 455-ish garlics that we just put in. So that should, hopefully that'll be enough for this year. We sold out this year. We sold out pretty quick. Hopefully this will last us long enough and keep enough for us. for next year. We'll see. If not, we'll go more. If not, if it's too much, we'll go less. But I can't imagine it's going to be too much. So it'll always.
455. That's a lot of garlic.
It will always sell. It always has in the past. We've never had an issue selling garlic.
No.
So next I'm going to just put some hay down. Probably 2 bales of hay. We'll cover this up, and then wait till spring, right?
Yeah, garlic's really easy to do. You do it in the fall, and it takes care of itself.
Yeah, it does. It's one of the easiest crops you'll ever grow.
And you just watch it grow, and
yeah, pretty much. It likes loose soil. We plant them about 2 inches deep, roughly. 2 inches to the bottom of the hole, which should give you about 1 inch of soil on top of the hole. I use minerals and some rock dust minerals, and I use some fish emulsion spray that I sprayed on this last evening after I put compost down. So it should be extremely fertile. Plus it's on top of some old rotten wood, so that wood actually this winter will absorb water, and then next year this bed should stay moist with the mulch on top. We shouldn't have to worry about it drying out. Even if we have a drought, we still should have a decent garlic harvest.
I hope we don't have a drought like this year.
I hope not either, but we'll have what we have, I guess. We can't control the weather. Only the government and God can do that. We can't. Now I'm just going to mulch the hay. That's what the gay horse said. Hay.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry. I'm just going to put just a thin layer on. Just enough to keep everything moist when it does rain, if it ever does. We was on vacation last week, and when I got home, I looked at the rain gauge, and we did actually get a 1/2 inch of rain while we was gone.
That's more than we've gotten in a while.
It is. Well, I wouldn't say that. The week before we left, it rained every day.
Well, that's true. We couldn't get nothing done outside.
No, but as far as putting garlic in, we're probably a little later than we normally are. It's still good. You still have plenty of time to get it in the ground, as long as the ground's usable. It needs to be under 30 degrees for, I can't remember how long. It's not real long for it to start forming cloves out of the head. So if you don't do it in the fall and you wait till spring to do it, your garlic will look like crap. It won't be real good. It'll still be good, but it won't be good garlic. If that makes any sense. And yes, there's weed seeds in this hay, but I don't really care. It's mulch. And come springtime, when the garlic starts pushing through, I will probably put more down. I may need to get a 3rd bale. She may have been right.
You heard it here, folks.
I said may. I didn't say she was
which
right.
means
I said she might have been right.
Was right.
I didn't say you was right. I said
I think we need to rewind and replay that.
I said she might have been right.
Our neighbor right now is bringing leaves over from his yard and making a nice pile for us up there.
Yes, he is. Big pile of leaves. He was going to dump them in the woods.
And we're like,
this morning
no,
I asked him if he'd just dump them in a pile down here. He asked me twice if I still wanted all of them. He said, "There's a lot there." I was like, "Bring them. I'll use them."
Because we need to gather ours still.
But he was the chicken whisperer for us last week.
Yep, he was the turkey grabber and the
Yeah,
Chicken Whisperer.
The
And
turkey got out. A couple of the roosters got out. And he put them all in, gathered eggs, and made sure they were fed and watered. So he's a good boy.
him and his
Pretty
girlfriend
good kid.
really good neighbors.
Yeah.
And helped out big time last week. I think they learned they don't want chickens after.
His girlfriend said she wanted chickens, but now she don't.
It's like, nah, you guys can keep the chickens. I'll just come over and look at them.
That's funny, actually. I might get this to last me till the end.
Oh yeah, that one did pretty far.
Probably gonna go and get some straw one night this week. I'm not sure when exactly. It's supposed to get cold this week, down in the 20s Monday. So I guess that's winter time finally arrived, I guess.
Yeah.
We still haven't had any snow yet, but thank goodness.
Go get straw. Then we'll have it for the chickens.
Yep, chicken bedding.
Yep.
Then a guy I know does woodworking. He gave me a bunch of wood chips.
They really like the wood chips.
Yeah, they did. Before we left, I cleaned out their coop and put them wood chips in. They actually held up pretty good. They're still good.
Yeah.
But still don't need changed yet. So when you put your garlic down, you want to put it in late enough that you don't have to worry about the greens coming out of the ground before spring. And hopefully I hit the timing right. Last year they come out a little bit, which is a little bit ain't gonna hurt nothing, but they'll freeze back, and it kind of stuns them a little bit in the spring. Granted, it didn't hurt our head size for the most part. The main thing that hurts the head size is not enough water. And we didn't have any rain hardly this spring. We had an extremely dry, actually the whole summer was pretty dry.
Yeah.
So hopefully with what I'm doing here will help that issue. With all this organic matter. Plus too, this is where the potatoes were grown last year. So this bed already had a fair bit of organic matter in it from the mulch that I put down on the potatoes. And now it's got all that rotten wood. All that rotten wood plus compost plus a bunch of potting soil with some roots in it. And now this. I'm not sure what the organic percentage of organic matter would be in this, but I would assume it'd be fairly high.
Is it gonna do it?
Oh, it's gonna do it. There's plenty left. Once you break it apart, it goes a long ways. So if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe and follow along to our channel. We have TikTok, which the link for it's down below. My lovely lady does Instagram, and for the most part YouTube, Facebook. So you can follow us along on there. I'll think the links are for that below. If not, you can just search for DHT Nursery on either one of them two places. But that's going to wrap the garlic up. So that's planting garlic's pretty simple. You've seen how easy that was. It only took us, in all honesty, probably an hour total time to do that. For me prepping it and us putting it in the ground and plus putting that straw down or hay down.
And for
might have been an hour.
455
455 heads, which will be hopefully they'll be as big as this head next year. Not this head. It's not. But hopefully we get 455 of them, because that's pretty nice garlic.
Yeah.
This here's seeds that we had left from last year, but we got a little bit of garlic. I think there's 4 heads in there. Oh no, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 heads, plus there's some cloves that were kind of small. So I had a little bit left over, which is great. So if you liked it, please like it and share it with your friends and family. Hopefully learn something new. Until we meet again, take care and God bless.
See ya.